Code compliance is really fundamentally provided to ensure the health, welfare, and safety of our residents. It's the quality of life, and why do you want to live in Arlington? You want to live in Arlington because you have a nice neighborhood. You're not having to worry about your property values being impacted by others who choose not to live within the standards and the norms.
We enforce all the applicable ordinances for the city, whether it's high weeds and grass, dilapidated fence, unclean premises. We're here to help. They'll go inspect the property. They have a high weeds and grass meter stick to show you if it's higher than 12 inches, and if so, it's in violation. It's mainly a fire hazard when you have grass that tall. That's a violation of a fire code. Any insect infestations or rodents that can be living in it, because once it gets that high, it's a lot easier to habitat in. A lot of times it can also be a view obstruction. You can't see around corners, or into that. We'll post the property for abatement, which is where it notifies the owner that they're in violation, and if they don't get into compliance within 10 days, we're going to mow the property or abate it, and we also bill the owner for the fees incurred. So we also work dangerous buildings. If you have a house that burns, the district inspector that normally runs everything in that area will give them about 90 days to clean it up, get permits, and begin rehabilitation. If it's burned, we don't care if it's demolished or rehabilitated, we just want compliance. Ideally, we'd like it in 90 days. 60 to 90 days is what we're shooting for. We deal with a lot of vacant homes, and we'll end up, we'll have to mow the grass. A lot of times we'll have to check it for homeless people, because you don't want vagrants in a house or kids playing in there. It's very unsafe. We'll have it secured because it's a life safety issue.
We're here to do the pool inspection if you're ready.
Yes.
We inspect pools annually. Multifamily pools, any commercial ones such as 24-hour fitness or Hurricane Harbor. We inspected, all the safety equipment, the enclosure, the gates.
Yes, this is Cipriano with Code Enforcement. I was doing a pool inspection.
The pool phone, all the chemicals in the pool. There's an extensive checklist that they have to pass for us to open it. We have a multifamily program. We're dedicated to just inspecting multifamily complexes, which is really important because you have a lot of the population and citizens that are in, multifamily complexes, and they have annual property inspections that every year they check, 5% of the units, as well as they respond to any complaints that a tenant sends. So if they don't have hot water, they don't have air conditioning, we go out there and address it as soon as we can to make sure that, they have suitable living standards. That's important because you want everybody to have a decent quality of life, and that's why we're there to ensure that they keep those minimum housing standards that the City of Arlington requires. We have the Graffiti Abatement Program, and it's a free service that we offer where if you have graffiti on your property, if you sign a waiver saying, I let the city abate it, we will take care of it, whether we have to paint over it or pressure wash it off, but it's a free service, and once you fill out the waiver, it's good to go, and we'll have it abated, and we do that all the time citywide.
45.
We see all the violations that we can, and we address all that we can. These ordinances are adopted by the council members that are over your districts, and we're here to enforce them. So we don't want any blight or anything unattractive or anything to make it not safe for your neighborhood, and we're here to do all we can to help that.